Nap. Plate snap, crack, and flip back. Eye rise, pissed off, ready to attack. The city map's packed with little snacks. Even your mighty castles I'll turn.
Hello, everyone. Just made Mr. Llama here to talk to you about the creating of the Terrorizing Terrorasque vid.
And we're already off to our first prompt battle.
Getting me to say Vid, E-O, video. Nailed it. That took longer than should have, but let's get started. So this was a afterthought, really. I did not get any recordings of me making the song. And I have a tip here for people that are new. If you look at the screen now, you see repeat titles. Those are all different songs. Make sure if you reuse a style, you don't forget to rename the song. I still have to go back and clean all this up, and it would just be better for you guys at home to remember to do this. So that's actually where I start, is with the soundtrack, but let's move on to the video prompting and later on the editing portion of things. If you have super reading capabilities, at the beginning you would have noticed I was created inside of VO3. That's actually a newer feature for me, and I'm not sure how long it's been around for, but so far it's looking good. The tool you're seeing now is Whisk, a powerful tool, not considered to be the greatest image generator out there, but it's the one that once I learned, I ended up using the most. So in the background, you'll see I had used Whisk to create my puppet Terrorasque. However, we encounter prompt battle number 2. Hold on, let me adjust my placement here. So remove the black hairs is the prompt you're seeing, and I want to clear that up before the emails come in. When I was creating my creature, if you look all the way down to the lower left, you'll see these black hairs coming off of him. And when you start learning prompting, you're going to see some things, and some of it's going to stay with you for years. It can scar. So when your prompting problems are as small as remove the black hairs, know it's a good day. So there's a couple ways I like to make my prompts. And the first is using Whisk's description of an image. You click on this little icon right here and cut and paste that description into Chat, GPT, Grok, Gemini, whatever your preferred tool is, and say, I want to animate this description doing this, or like this, or all the other thises your imagination can give you. The second way is to just drag the image into your preferred AI tool and tell it that's the image I'm using and it's doing this. Now, I asked ChatGPT what the difference was between the two, and it gave me the list of reasons back there. I do both. Sometimes there's differences, other times not so much. I seem to use the description version of prompt generation when I'm using ingredients to video. It's also a great way to allow AI to have more imagination, so to speak, and you can end up with some great scenes. And I'll use the drag and drop image into ChatGPT when I'm using frames to video. For this video in particular, it was a lot of ingredients to video, which would then get me screenshots for frames to video. After that, we begin generating scene after scene. If you're on a tight budget, don't forget to turn your number of generations down, because there's going to be a lot of strange flaws. Sometimes I'll try and correct the scene by copying the prompt into my AI and telling it the effect it's doing, compared to what I want it to do. After the amount of coins you spent failing at making your scene matches your blood pressure levels, you concede the battle. This is just the game right now, get into a prompt battle, and then having to switch your original idea for what AI can do. Like my strange Uncle Carl's wife, you end up settling. I mean, sure, you're often happy, but it's not what you wanted. And that's how I make our video clips. I do not use the built-in editor. I do all my editing in another program. I'm going to keep this part relatively short. I use DaVinci Resolve to make the whole enchilada. The reason I use DaVinci Resolve is because it's phenomenal. It can add way more effects on top of the scene AI gives you. More than one time, I've used one generated scene sounds with another's video. DaVinci Resolve makes this process super easy. The reason I'm not going into much detail on the editing portion is the sheer amount of tutorials there are. Due to its popularity, there are tons of tutorials out there on YouTube should you choose to use it. If you guys would like, I can go into more detail on editing inside of DaVinci, but there really is a lot out there. I hope you enjoyed beginner AI prompting behind the scenes of the Terrorizing Terrorasque. I look forward to going over some more AI videos with you guys in the future. If you found this video entertaining, give it a like and consider subscribing to the channel. Good night and good luck.